2021. I hope everyone is happy and safe and healthy. If you remember in the fall, I sent out a video where I talked about the 4 drivers of the economy and what was going on with the market. I still think at the beginning of 2021, those 4 still hold true. It was stimulus, the presidential election, it was economic growth, and on vaccines. Well, we know the vaccines are out. We know they're in the states. Now the question comes is how fast can they be administered and how fast can the population get them as a necessity. Economic growth, we don't have a lot of information on it yet, but it will come trickling in from fourth quarter, so we'll stay tuned for more information. Stimulus, we know the stimulus has gone out, although a lot of individuals have not received checks if they qualify. Small businesses have not been able to get those loans processed, and a lot of that money hasn't gone to the states. But one thing that is really impactful is what happened last night. It appears that both of the Senate runoffs in Georgia are going to go to the Democratic side, and we're going to have a 50-50 split in the Senate. Now the market has priced in a Republican win and divided government. But today the market's up really big, and why is that? It goes back to the thing we talked about, which is stimulus. President-elect Biden said if they win, they will immediately send out $2,000 checks. Now that sounds good, but we know the process of going through committees and putting a bill on the floor and having it voted on. And we also know that President-elect Biden doesn't become the president for a couple of more weeks. But the market likes the certainty of knowing who controls what parts of government, and they like the opportunity for more money to be in the system. Now long term, we can have talk about deficits and debt, but in the short run, the market likes the fact that there's free money out there, and that money hopefully will be spent and hopefully will help companies and individuals, and the market will go up. As far as what does it look like in 2021, I was reading some information from a former staffer of the Senate Finance Committee, and he believes there are 2 opportunities of 2 bills to pass in 2021 that need a simple majority, and those would be first a stimulus, and second infrastructure and tax increases. Now we don't know what that will look like. We don't know necessarily how that's going to affect each individual or corporation. We will know more going forward. But those 4 things we talked about in the fall are still the 4 things the market is focusing on now, but we're seeing a lot more clarity. The big question is, what's the market going to do in 2021? And for that, stay tuned for the next video market update. I will send a newsletter next week. The following week we will be back with another video update. Go ahead and hit subscribe, because this year I plan to send out more videos that are targeted on specific topics. And I hope to spend a little bit more time, maybe more than the 2 or 3 minutes we spend here, getting a little bit more in depth. In the meantime, if you have any questions, let me know. If not, I hope you make it a great week.